Jeff Petry has taken a serious amount of criticism over the past couple of weeks due to his poor play, his crappy contract, all that good stuff, but after last night, it kinda reached its boiling point for a lot of fans. During the second period of last night's game against the Edmonton Oilers, Habs goaltender Samuel Montembeault goes behind the net to play the puck. He's already allowed 5 goals at this point, he's not having a good time, and Zach Kassian hits him. Montembeault goes down, his helmet goes flying into the corner, and nobody on the ice reacts. Look at them! Zach Kassian must have felt like Hulk Hogan surrounded by a bunch of 2-year-old kids. Nobody's shouting at him, nobody's giving him a face wash, nobody does anything. Instead, all the Habs players are just like, alright, 2-minute power play, let's go boys. It hurts, okay, it hurts. This young, freshly acquired 25-year-old goaltender must have been like, what the hell, man? I thought we were a team. Everybody that steps between the pipes this year for Montreal has put up with a lot of shit. And nobody even points a finger at Kassian for this? Jeez! Hockey is soft as shit right now, alright? It's soft as shit. Or maybe it's just the Canadiens that are soft as shit. I don't know. It's always been an unwritten rule in hockey. You don't frig around with the goaltender, okay? You hit the goalie and you're getting jumped. There's only 2 goaltenders on the ice at a time, and you've got to protect them at all costs. Zach Kassian would have never gotten away with this back in the day. I mean, he probably wouldn't have even gotten away with it if he was playing road hockey on the street against a bunch of 8-year-olds. But, of course, he could get away with it with the Montreal Canadiens in 2022. Go figure. Former Hab Maxime Lapierre pointed the finger at Jeff Petry. I mean, he's the guy that's wearing the A on his jersey. And Lapierre had a lot of things to say about the Habs assistant captain. Everybody's upset. But Petry would explain himself to the media after the game, okay? You see, Petry didn't even see this. No, man, I didn't even see him hit Monty. But perhaps, of course, I should have reacted a little differently, you know, because he is feeling some guilt at this point. However, come on, I don't buy into what he's saying here. There's been some different angles that show Petry clearly looking towards Kassian as he hits Montembeualt and just skates away, you know? And the fact that nobody dropped the gloves is not even what bothers me. You didn't even have to fight him, man. But they're running up the scoreboard and then they're hitting your goalie too? Get in his face. Tell him he looks like the inside of a hemorrhoid or something. Rub some Vaseline on his head. Do something. But let's be honest here, okay? I don't even know why we're all so shocked about Jeff Petry, honestly. Petry's been this way for years. This guy wouldn't fight himself out of a wet paper bag if his life depended on it. I don't know if you guys can remember a couple of years back when Carey Price was giving Kyle Palmieri the blocker shots on the ice. Yeah, remember this one? Palmieri bumped into Carey Price and all hell broke loose. Well, guess who was the first defenseman on the scene right here? You guessed it, Mr. Jeff Petry, caught red-handed. Looking very uncomfortable, might I add, trying to save Palmieri's life more than anything. And listen to what Price would say after the game, okay? Just go ahead, listen.
I'm gonna stick up for myself now. I'm gonna stick up for myself now.
I was just sticking up for myself. You shouldn't even have to stick up for yourself, man. And if you think things were bad back then, it's worse now, okay? There's too many players on the Montreal team right now that have balls with no nuts in them. However, I tip my hat to Michael Pezzetta on the other hand, okay? He would drop the gloves with Kassian near the end of the third period. They had some words at a face-off, and Pez answered the bell like he always does. Yeah, he may have gotten tossed around by a much bigger Zach Kassian, but at least he had the guts to get in there. He stepped up and he showed some respect for Montembeualt, who was sitting on the bench at this point. Kassian was busted up after the fight. A lot of guys were wondering, hey, how'd that happen? I didn't even see Pez hit him. But bam, I found it. As Pezzetta was falling to the ice, Kassian rocks his thick potato head right off the crossbar as he goes down. Look at that. Ugh, nasty. And you know, there's about to be a lot of players returning to the lineup now. Armia and Caulfield are soon going to be back. We got Barn and Gallagher possibly even returning tonight. But I'm going to tell you something. This may not be a popular opinion, but I'd rather see a guy like Caulfield spend the remainder of the year with the Laval Rocket right now than see Michael Pezzetta sit, or they try and send him back down. I personally think for the remainder of this season, Michael Pezzetta has earned a spot on the fourth line. You take him out right now and ship him around, and not only would you be pissing off a lot of people, mostly me, but you're also not sending a good message to the team at all. Because most nights, Pez is the only guy that's still working. I'm just saying. Now, back to the hit. Carey Price was also at the game last night. They were showing him, Gallagher, Savard, all the injured guys watching the game from above. And it kind of made me sit back and think, what does Price think when he sees this kind of shit happen? Is this really what he wants to come back to, huh? I guess we are going to find out some more information on Carey Price today. He's supposed to be addressing the media tonight. There's been a lot of speculation on what they're going to be talking about, but really, I just expect some kind of an update, okay? It's not going to be something fancy. He's probably just going to let everybody know that he's had some setbacks, but he's back on the ice and he can't wait to get back with the team. Really. He loves it in Montreal. He can't wait. He's going to tell everybody. He wants to get back into action, all that sort of stuff, and bam, the interview is probably going to end. I don't expect any fireworks. On another note, the Buffalo Sabres have placed goaltender Aaron Dell on waivers after his little incident with the Ottawa Senators, and some Habs fans are entertaining the idea of bringing Dell in here, so that way the Canadiens can send Caden Primo back down to the Laval Rocket and continue his development down there. I doubt the Habs are going to claim him, but hey, you never know. Anyway guys, that does it for this video. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments section, and I'll see you next time.